Racial injustice is preventing black home ownership. That's the argument a Washington Post article makes, where a couple in San Francisco says an appraiser lowballed them before they whitewashed their house. And if that wasn't bad enough, a study from the Brookings Institution found that homes in black neighborhoods were undervalued by an average, get this, $48,000, amounting to $156 billion in losses. So how can African Americans fight this misjustice, right? Joining us now to give us more insight on this issue, we have Shanta Patton. She is the Vice President and National Education Chair for the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. Shanta, it's a pleasure to have you. I mean, you just hear something like that. It just seems so unbelievable. But talk about how, unfortunately, this is happening more and more to folks like us.
You know, this has been happening for a long time. And just because we don't hear about it, we start to think that it's not actually happening. And a lot of the issues that we have is because the majority of appraisers are white men, and they make the barrier, of entry so hard for African Americans or anyone of color, that we find ourselves in our equity, in our community, and our wealth in the hands of an older white man who has been appraising homes potentially in a racial biased way for quite a while.
But Shanta, I mean, what does the color of the appraiser's skin, what does my color have to do with me getting what is rightfully mine? Why do I got to whitewash my house to get the appropriate value?
When we have people appraising a property and they already have bias against the community, or they already think that this community should be valued less because of the amount of Black or brown people in the community, and they use their expertise as a way to justify these things, then we will continue to have this problem, even though it's not something that we should be dealing with, especially right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So Shanta, I mean, tell us how do we navigate this system? Because it is clearly a system, right? Sounds like a game, if anything.
It is a game. And really, it comes down to policy. Really, the first thing that we need to do is close the barrier of entry to becoming an appraiser so that we can get more people of color into those positions. That would be the first thing. In the meantime, though, for homeowners, unfortunately, yes, we need to get real estate professionals in there who can truly help them, take down the level of culture in the home until we can work through the policy, because that's where the change actually comes. We cannot have our future in the hands of people who have bias, and they've been able to control that part of the market
Shanta,
for so long. So
I'm so sorry. I'm like trying to pick up my mouth right now. Take out the culture. So I got to take my grandmother's, grandfather's photos down.
Yeah.
I got to take my Black art down. I got nothing else.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And we have to make change ASAP.
So, I mean,
we should be able to.
So you're saying we need to overhaul the system, right? Is that ultimately what you're saying?
We have to overhaul the system. We have to overhaul the system, and we have to get appraisers who look like the people that they are appraising the homes for. Until we do that, we will continue to have this problem. So the system of being able to get into the door of an appraiser is too hard. It also requires them to be sponsored by someone. Well, then you have to find someone willing to sponsor you already in that position. So it takes us back to pre-fair housing, things where even real estate professionals had to be sponsored by a white person in order to do real estate. So we're in that same position where appraisers have to be sponsored by someone else. We have to close that gap of a policy so we can get people in there that look like us so that we can get our fair share of this market.
But aren't there laws in place, Shanta, that are supposed to help prevent housing discrimination? If I'm not mistaken, the Attorney General just filed a lawsuit.
Yes, there are laws in place, but there is still the basis of it comes from an appraiser's thought process that I am going to value this neighborhood at this, and they find a good way to justify it. So a lot of the things that we're going around, it has to come down to the lawsuits, to calling these people out, to writing articles, to having conversations like this, to be able to show that there is a way for them to get around the law. And that's where we are right now.
All right, I want to end this interview on a happy note because this is just exhausting and depressing, to say the least. So tell us how your association is trying to change the narrative.
So, the National Association of Real Estate Brokers was founded in 1947 out of a need for democracy in housing. Since then, we have focused tremendously on the Black homeownership gap. In addition to that, we focus a lot on down payment assistance funds, as well as changing the credit model and making it easier for people to get financing. So we're doing our part in those directions and also bringing light to the disparities that are in place for Black homeowners and potential buyers.
Shanta, child, this conversation made me wish it was Friday. Thank you so much for
I
stopping
understand.
stopping by BNC Live. Thank you for that insight.